Let's start off with Fate/Samurai Remnant. And Fate is probably one of our favourite anime series here on the channel, so if you haven't checked it out already, especially if you're a fan of Demon Slayer, it's animated by the same studio, so you might want to check it out. Well, Fate/Samurai Remnant is an action RPG being published by Koei Tecmo and being developed by Omega Force. Omega Force have developed a bunch of games, but most notably recently has probably been Wild Hearts for EA. We know that this new game will take place in the Edo period, mid-17th century of Japan, and we will take on the role of Miyoto Iori, who's a ronin, as well as his servant Saber, who suddenly appeared. As the player, we can actually switch between both master and servant, meaning we will be able to use the historical heroic spirits in this new Holy Grail war. Here's what the developers have to say about the world of Fate/Samurai Remnant. It's an action RPG where you can explore the towns of Edo, feel the bustling atmosphere of Edo, where traditional houses, samurai residents, and brothels can be seen. Progress through the story centered around the waxing moon ritual, meet various characters, explore different towns, and take on a wide variety of side quests. You'll switch between controlling a master and a servant to fight against enemy servants and giant monsters, unleash link strikes and affinity techniques to turn the tide of battle, and survive the ritual. This one will be launching for PS4 and 5, Nintendo Switch, and PC on September 29th. This is the first game on the list, but if you are into anime and looking for some games to play based on your favorites, then here are some of the biggest anime games coming on the horizon. Let us know what your favorite anime game of all time is down in the comments below, and hit a like on this video if you enjoy it. But next up, it's Bleach Soul Resonance. This game was recently announced and looks awesome, but there is a catch. It's a new Bleach game by Black Moon Studios, which is in development. They're calling it a 3D sword action RPG, but don't get your hopes up just yet, because this is being developed for the mobile platforms, which means if you want to play it on console or PC, you are out of luck. It will use the updated visual style established in the new Bleach, the 1000 Year Blood War series, and it will take you on a path through an original Bleach storyline. It looks like if you do play and enjoy mobile games, then you may be in for a treat with this one, because the Bleach IP seems to be in good hands, as the developers have shared their goal for the game, where they say, "Passion and fantasy for the Bleach world echoes throughout the game, leading to more people discovering its allure and experiencing it for themselves." Sadly, the game doesn't have a release date just yet, but we do wish this one would come on consoles. And next up is probably one of the most anticipated anime games that's on the horizon, and it's Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 4, or as it's officially called, Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi. Details are super light about this one aside from its initial trailer, and we haven't gotten any details about platform releases or a release date just yet, so we don't know quite what to expect for this. But if you are experienced with Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi, then you should be seasoned as to what you can expect from the gameplay at least, with it usually being an intense and epic 3D fighter where players will have access to massive amounts of characters from all across the Dragon Ball Z franchises. Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi is a series that is known for having a vast number of transformations, and it looks like this new one will continue this trend with the introduction of characters from the Dragon Ball Super series. Lately, there is a lot of old school anime series getting games, but it might make you wonder, what about the new kids on the block? We already know that Demon Slayer already has a game out, so it's a no-brainer that the next anime to hit the list would be the hugely popular Jujutsu Kaisen. Well, Jujutsu Kaisen Cursed Clash is an upcoming 2 vs 2 3D action brawler that is set to release on the following platforms: PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and PC. If the concept of a 2 vs 2 anime brawler strikes a chord of familiarity, it's because the game is being developed by the same studio responsible for creating the popular My Hero One's Justice games. The game will follow the story of the anime from the start, so you'll be able to experience all of those epic moments again from a new perspective. We also have seen a bunch of characters from the series appear in the reveal trailer, and it has been confirmed that there will be over 15 plus characters in the launch of the game. If you are looking for something a little different from an anime action RPG, then what if I told you that there was a My Hero Battle Royale game on the horizon, and it's releasing this year? My Hero Ultra Rumble is a free-to-play Battle Royale title where players can choose from their favorite My Hero characters and create a team with 2 other players to take down 7 enemy teams. The game recently had a beta, and those who got picked to play it found that they were generally surprised by just how fun the game actually was. So it seems like there is positive impressions out there, so this might be a sleeper hit. The game will be releasing on PlayStation 4, Nintendo Switch, and Xbox One, but it hasn't had a firm release date revealed just yet, but is expected to launch between August and October of this year. If you are a fan of Genshin Impact, then this next game might be one for you, as it is looking to mix the anime series of 7 Deadly Sins with a similar gameplay structure to that of Genshin. 7 Deadly Sins Origin follows an original story but with familiar characters such as Meliodas and the rest of his knightly friends, and is currently being developed for multiple platforms including consoles, PC and smartphones. Although no release date has been announced yet, we have already had a glimpse at the gameplay details that it will have to offer, and from what we can observe, players will have the opportunity to venture out into towns, utilize various abilities and switch between characters, reminiscent of the gameplay mechanics found in Genshin Impact. Notably, the combat does look very cool, with the trailer showcasing several special moves. The game aims to emphasize freedom and exploration, enabling players to employ different characters to aid in traversal. The trailer offers a glimpse of this feature as Diane constructs a bridge for Meliodas, and furthermore the open world allows for unrestricted swimming and gliding, which enhances the sense of unrestricted movement. It generally looks pretty vibrant and quite nice. But what anime do you think deserves a game and just hasn't got one yet? Tell us your thoughts in the comments down below, and the 2 videos on screen now we think you'll really enjoy if you did enjoy this one. You don't have to watch them if you don't want to, but if you did like this video, you should probably give these ones a chance too. And tell us what you think after watching in the comments down below.